Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS for a decade. Welcome to my home office. I can answer questions for you. I work large case debt. In the meantime, I want to talk to you today about the LT11 number notice. It's kind of one of the more nasty letters you're going to get from IRS. As a revenue officer, I've got millions of dollars in taxes. I'm an expert on IRS resolution matters. I've been on national TV, but you can look at all that stuff at 777irs.com. I want to talk to you today about why you click this. And you have to know that IRS sends you a letter because they haven't received any information from you about your overdue taxes, and more importantly, they intend to seize your property or rights to property. That's exactly what they're going to do. This is kind of your really last warning that IRS is going to take action. Now, you may not have received prior notices. Sometimes your CP 504 comes out certified. Sometimes it doesn't, but I am telling you, IRS they're at the end of the rope with you, and you must take action. I've got thousands of these cases, but what really can be done? You just simply got to call IRS. Call IRS and say, hey, I'm aware of this, but let me tell you something. If you want to call them, know what's on the other side of that phone, what's going to happen. First of all, if you don't owe a large debt and you got that notice and you're living paycheck to paycheck, there's nothing wrong with you calling them and say, hey, I'm broke. I'm going through a hardship. I can show you this. If you owe a larger debt with assets, whatever you do, telling you don't call, because they're going to take a financial statement. They're getting information. If you break anything, you tell them. They're going to have your bank information, your wages, and they're going to go ahead and levy and or file a federal tax lien. What IRS is trying to do really is get your attention to close their case. They have about 25 million units of people who haven't filed or paid their taxes. They need to close them all. Right now, there isn't a person assigned your case. It's all the computer sends out all these notices back and forth, back and forth. When you call, you're going to get a 1-800 number and you don't know where that call is going to be routed to, but know this. Do not call unless you know what's going to happen. This is the big thing you have to understand. IRS, when you fill out that financial statement, IRS isn't going to allow you your expenses. What IRS is going to do, they're going to substitute your expenses for what they call the national standard expenses. Google it, IRS national standards for food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payments, and car expenses. The Department of our DOJ trustee uses the same standards for bankruptcy. Everyone uses the same standards. They're broken out county by county everywhere in the United States. If you need me, I have worked thousands of cases. I'm experts. I can get you a really good result. Really, because of my experience. There's a lot of people out there, but no matter who you use, an IRS matter, I am just telling you, I have attorneys, CPAs on staff. Use former agents. There's Sammy. She always wants a damn appearance fee. She's going to get it. She's trying to get a bone, or she's seeing a squirrel. Anyway, give me a subscription if you would. I appreciate it. You can, when you call me, I answer my own phone. I don't have a secretary. Send me an email, a text. I want to know what your problem is, and if your returns are filed, and boom, we go from there. Thank you for listening. I appreciate the subscription. Blessings.